much. And we do see the last time they fought was 2 weeks ago. Jam took it game 5. So anything could happen, man. I'm not sure. XF0's last time he came, he did really well. He got second, losing to only Lugi. He double eliminated me, so that was like pretty big. I think I'm his best win in the UK so far. He hasn't really left this local, so I guess it makes sense. But
it's definitely nice to see him travel out to like some big tournaments and stuff. I'm assuming he didn't go to what was the big tournament? Brentwood Bowl. Yeah, I don't think he went to that, did he? No.
I would really like to see. I mean, I don't know like what his schedule is or like if he's able to, but I would really like to see him because I think he's a good player. And it's funny because you said you called him like one of the best players in the Middle East, and it's just thinking about like all the players because for some reason London does always have like a few Middle East people visit. So like I've fought a lot of people from the Middle East scene from Kuwait, from UAE, from Saudi Arabia, and I feel like XF0 is like the best person from that region that I've fought. So he really is. I think he's a really good player. But
yeah, definitely. He's showing his skill right now at the moment. Tries to go for the up smash. I feel like against game 1, you just have to try and do that once. Just the charge up smash to try and catch him, like just lagging, just trying to run in, getting too aggressive. At the moment, so far, it's not looked too bad until I say that, and then immediately gets down tilted. I cursed it for Jam.
Yeah, I mean, XF0 is somewhat of a more reserved Game & Watch, I feel like. Like, he's not as, crazy aggressive or anything, but Jam, on the other hand, this guy loves his special moves on Ike. Like, he'll always find a way to use them, so he's a very explosive guy. It's like, he's not one of the Ned Ikes, he's one of the dash attack Ikes, so he's, he always makes it a fun set to watch.
Yeah, like I've seen like quite a lot of up Bs being used from him at the moment, which I don't really see any of the Ikes used to this degree. But yeah, it could definitely help in some scenarios because that up B, I mean, that killed Game & Watch earlier, like I think almost like below 100 or something like that. That kills super early. So if XF0 gets to like a high percent, he's got to watch out for that up B.
Yeah, like for sure.
Oh no! Did he hold down the thing?
Yeah, maybe he held down or just held back, so he drifted out. So I don't know how he. I think maybe he was like, realistically, he wasn't going to be able to vacuum him in, but I think maybe he like tunnel visioned on the vacuum. Like there he looked for it again, and he's trying to go for the vacuum, and he doesn't snap at the same time.
I mean, hey, at least he didn't get 2-stock, to be fair. Like, I mean, you got to take any small victories where you can.
Fast game 1.
We'll be running back to small battlefield. I think this would be like, if you were to play this matchup, this would be one of the ideal stages you would go to as Ike, because I think with the I mentioned about XF's playstyle being pretty reserved, I think he's going to have a bit more trouble doing that on a small stage. And Ike's kill moves, which are already going to kill Game Watch pretty early, are going to kill him even more early on this stage.
Yeah. They might just be gen-swinging to this stage, I'm not sure. Like when I fight XF0, I asked him, he doesn't like gen-swing to PS2, so I say SBF and we just go SBF every game. So this is the same stage twice. They might just be going it every game without thinking about it, but we'll see.
It could be. I mean, maybe he's also just likes the stage. I mean, so far he hasn't been doing too bad at the moment. Always getting these like hits in there that just do so much damage. I mean, the minute hasn't passed and he's already taken like nearly 100. But Jam's keeping his own, like he's getting his hits in, doing quite a bit of damage. He just needs to like find, I feel like, some early kills and just like hopefully not get lead trap as well. Because I feel like if you get lead trap as Ike, that's such a bad spot with the bacon and all that. Like you're taking so much damage, if not potentially dying. Let's see if he makes it back here or back off stage again. This could be it, maybe.
Yes,
yeah, I think that's it.
Oh, he doesn't go off stage. He assumes he can't make it back. I mean, honestly, I thought he wasn't going to make it back either, so I don't blame him.
Yeah. I mean, I think... I'm trying to think of what Game Watch could do against Iguppy. I think maybe downer. Just
downer, yeah. It doesn't even have to be the sweet spot. Like, the sour spot would just put him in the same situation. So, like, even the sour spot would be fine there.
Yeah, definitely. I don't think XF0 I think he just didn't think Jam would make it back.
He just assumed he was dead, yeah.
He makes it back here. That was a pretty good recovery, just going bacon, just avoid the lead trap. And now this is, I feel like, kind of scary, because now Ike is rage, which means he's going to kill earlier. Like,
Speaking of, oh my god. Yeah, getting hit by that, you can't get hit by that more than once. That's got to be the last time you get reversaled by Ike's side. Honestly, it wasn't a bad counter, but yeah, it's not going to work.
That was at like, what, 89? That killed way earlier than I was thinking it would. I expected the kill around 90-something. That's gross. Oh, it finally dies at 200-something.
And XF0, I don't know, showing some weakness here maybe. It feels like he's not that confident in punishing Ike side B. But does it even matter? This could be massive right here. Yeah,
Yeah, no.
I feel like he doesn't really know how to punish him for committing to that move, honestly. It's
I mean, yeah, it's a tricky move because, like, Ike side B goes to such a long distance and, like, I mean, as you saw earlier, if you're at a high percent and get hit by it, you could just die. Like, that's a rough move to try and punish. Like, and since Ike's such an uncommon character, I mean, I obviously don't really know any Ikes in the Middle East, so I don't know if XF0 has any match experience with this. I'd imagine probably not, but, you know, I mean, I don't know what Game Watch could do to punish it. I mean, surely maybe something out of shield, I'd imagine, but that's predicting that Jam's going to side B right into the shield, though, which with how Ike can mix up his side B, that you're going to need to, like, really get a good gauge on, like, what he's going to do when he side Bs.
Yeah, I mean, from what I gather, like, Chef would work, and the deal with Ike side B is you kind of just want to go out there and stop him from charging. Once he's charging, either you basically just want to go back to center because you can't contest it at the ledge range. So I feel like either go for Chef or try to just drift, like, because, you know, Game Watch has amazing S speed. He can just go all the way out there and back at him if he commits to it early enough. So I would probably say that's a good idea, or just Chefing.
Yeah, like, and now XFO's got the first kill, so he's back to him in a lead. Like, this is like the first game where I felt like Jam actually had a pretty good lead, but now it's a bit rough. And actually, the shield is smart because then you can just get away with just hitting Ike's shield and not getting punished by OB. And oh wait, you might be. Oh no, I didn't even know he had a jump, to be honest. I thought he was just dead there. There's a moment it just feels like Jam's just trying to hit XFO, but like Game Watch is so quick on the ground that he just can't hit anything, and he's just getting hit, and like the lead for XO is just growing bigger and bigger as time goes on. And I don't know, like, he could bring this back, maybe some up B cheese, but I mean, this is looking incredibly rough. F tilt at ledge.
Wow, the chair, everlasting.
Yeah, that lasted for so long. It even almost looked like it hit it from behind as well. Like, that hitbox, definitely a bit disjointed, it felt like there, but XO takes game 2.
Yeah, and this is shaping up to be a pretty clean 3-0 at this rate, and I'm not gonna lie, like, Jam looks kind of lost right now.
Yeah, definitely. He's gonna need to figure, like, something out. Well, I'm playing next then. Alright, well.
Do you reckon you can walk out, or should I leave?
No, I think I can.
Alright, alright. Oh, I'm giving you I'll do this. Yo, JR, I don't know if you're still here, but like, dude, parries are so easy and they're so broken. I don't know why no one else does parries, but like, dude, if you know they're gonna reversal, just parry it. Like, they'll do it at the same timing every single time. Do you know what I mean? Like, at least play like Doros. Because that guy does landing aerial every single time. Like, you can't get enough of it. You can't get enough of landing aerial every single time. So that's one example of where parries are just broken. Like, I do it versus like zone a lot of zone. We'll go for these autopilot landing back airs out of disadvantage. I'll just parry it and then like up the air shield or down tilt. Like, they're good on every character as well because it's literally just creative mode neutral in. Like, some characters they're really good on, like Snake or, you know, FGCs, because these characters, it's like their hour shield isn't amazing, but their tilts are really good. So if you parry to get rid of the shield drop, they can parry, you know, they can parry down to anything in the game, right? Like, that's why, like, they're really good parries. But like, Young Link is like, a lot of times I do parry nair or parry up B, and those both work out normal shield. You know, I don't need to parry to get the fast version. I do parry down tilt, to be fair, but like, it's just there's no reason not to do it. Or like, just if you are gonna do it, you can do it in a way that's a flowchart so that even if it fails, you can't get punished. Like, just shield, and then the default thing to do is shield, and then if they haven't done an aerial, just drop the parry, commit to the parry at the last possible time they can do an aerial. And then that means that you will just, either they do it early, and you just shield it, and you play the RPS, or you parry it, and now you win the RPS. Like, it's a win-even situation. It's not a win-lose, it's a win-even situation. Like, I can't recommend it enough, because no one does it, bruv. Look around in London. Who the hell goes for parries? Bro, Brandon says he's the parry god. That's a lie. That guy does not really do parries. Let's be serious. Like, when you actually see that guy go for that many parries, like, he doesn't actually. No one. Nemi goes for parries. I think because Ryu's so broken with them, like I said. Nemi goes for parries. I go for parries. I don't know who else. I don't think Kodiak does. I don't think Zone does. I don't think Streaks does. But that's because he's Fox. Fox shouldn't shield. Fox should just move. Fox's movement is his shield. Like Fox, it feels like Fox is permanently air dodging. You know, he's like Joker. He's just permanently air dodging. There's no reason to shield on that character. But yeah, like Streaks doesn't, Zone doesn't, Brandon doesn't, Scores doesn't, and Scores should. He has parry up tilt. He should. Toon Link has broken tilts. Toon Link should go fish for parries, in my opinion, because Toon Link's anti-airs are not like great. Like he has up tilt, but like bro, just like it's more risky. Like, you can do both. You can do both. You can use up tilts and anti-air. Like, Young Link needs parry, in my opinion, because Young Link's anti-airs are kind of bad. Like, Young Link's anti-airs require you to jump yourself, which is risky, because now if they just baited me, now I'm in the air. And now I just committed to being in the fucking air as Young Link. So it's like, if I get hit, I might just be off stage and I might just die. So, like, I have to jump to anti-air. Like, I have to full hop nair, or full hop forward air, or short up air. And all those are committal. Like, Toon Link has no committal anti-air because he has up tilt, so he can kind of do that. But, like, it's still good practice to just mix up all your punishes on everything because it just makes you more of a completed player and it makes you harder to adapt to. Like, if you have a game plan and I'm countering in one way, you might spot the way you're getting folded. You might spot the adaptation. But if I'm countering it in 3 ways, your brain might be clouded. You might be so lost. Anyway, I think I'm on stream now, so goodbye.